Jenny at Tech4Techs. Today we will be looking at the Cherry DW9000 Slim. Today we're looking at the Cherry DW9000 Slim desktop set. It promises ease of setup using Bluetooth or wireless connections. Cherry is normally known in gaming communities for their switches on keyboards sold by top brands. But today we're going to see up close a keyboard set made exclusively by Cherry. Now, as you may have noticed, this box is pretty basic in terms of what we are normally used to seeing in a retail store. And the reason for that is Cherry mostly sell to business customers. Therefore, there's no need for a lot of artwork. They do have a nice high definition picture of the keyboard, mouse, and connector. And they have Cherry brand on the sides. You can even see on the sides a picture of the side of the keyboard, and I think that's pretty cool. Now, as you can see, the model number is written across here, and this is a rechargeable wireless desktop. It also lists the functions through here in several different languages. The functions are here. You can connect this via Bluetooth or a 2.4 gigahertz wireless unit with an AES 128 encryption. It also has lithium batteries in the mouse and the keyboard, and they can be recharged via micro USB. Status LEDs shows low residual battery charge, charging status, and mouse resolution. Extra small nano receiver for wireless operation, 6 buttons, and a scroll wheel on the mouse. So let's have a look at it. Now, as you can see, it's very well packaged. They've taken great care that the keyboard will not get any damage in transit, and I like that. And also, they've got a nice little added touch over here. The mouse is in this little velvet pouch with gold writing. And that's just one of those nice little touches that you don't often see with a wireless setup, but when you do get it, you appreciate it. Now, this keyboard, even though it's slim, as the name implies, it has a good bit of weight behind it, and that's good because the last thing you want is a flimsy keyboard. I don't know if you can see, but behind the keys peeps through a bit of gold, just like on the mouse. And that's really nice. It's one of those added touches that makes it stand out from most wireless keyboards that you get, which only have basic black. So I think they did really well in presentation with this keyboard. Moving right along, inside we have the user manual and the frequently asked questions sheet. Also inside the box we have a USB connector, and this is for charging the battery. And I know you're wondering what's in this bag, but this is feet to go on the keyboard. Some people like feet on the keyboard. I do. Some people do not, but they're there for you as an option. Now let's talk about the mouse. On the bottom, you will have found the Cherry connector in this area here. It is magnetic, and that will keep you from losing it. On here, you'll find the off switch, the RF switch, and the Bluetooth switch. As you can see, it looks very attractive on your desktop, and it has an ergonomic design. It's very nice to hold. The buttons are easy to use. On the side, you have your forwards and backwards buttons, but in Windows, you can program these to do pretty much what you need them to do. Now here we have our DPI button, and we can adjust our DPI to our liking from 600 to 1000 to 1600. So you have a very various range. There's something for everybody in that. The scroll wheel feels very rubbery, and I like that because it's easy to grip and use, and it's not that plasticky rubbish that you see on something. Now have a listen to the buttons. They're not as noisy as some mice, but then again, they do make a little more noise than others. So if you want a silent mouse, obviously this is not going to be silent, but it's not as clicky as some that you will get. Now let's have a look at the keyboard. We'll start out with the switches. The RF and Bluetooth is on the same switch, so flick it this way, you have RF, this way you have Bluetooth. You may even notice that when you do Bluetooth, there's a blue light. When you have RF, it comes up red. Okay, now this is the pairing button here, and this USB port is for the charging cord. Alright, so we plugged our cable in, and I'm going to press the caps lock. And as you can see, there is a small light here, and that comes on and lets you know that your caps lock is on. Obviously, if you don't see that, your caps lock is off. That's just another handy feature that they've included on this. The keys are very quiet, and they feel like rubber, in my opinion. I really like the fact that they're quiet. This is great if you were at home and you needed to do your work late at night, as I often have to, and you don't want to disturb people who may be in the house with you. Mechanical keyboards can be loud, and this keyboard is very quiet. As loud as I type on most keyboards, this one is almost silent. As you also may have noticed, there's a well laid out number pad to the side. And as nicely laid out as the letters are, I really do like this number pad. For anyone that knows how to correctly use one, it is easy to place your fingers in the correct positions for the appropriate numbers. And it's not cramped up. That's another plus for the number pad. The bottom sports a very pretty gold color. I'm actually taken back by this lovely display. I've not seen a keyboard feature gold as such on their keyboard, so I know that they took great pride in making this with all of the extras that it has. It's not just a keyboard as such. This is a showpiece. So I'll give them kudos for a job well done on presentation. Like I said before, this is a low profile keyboard, and the feet were included. However, for the sake of the video, we're not going to use those, but if you did want to use them, it would raise it up slightly for you, and you could adjust those wherever you wanted to boost. And the reason for this keyboard being as sturdy as it is was, as I've just shown you the back, that is a steel metal plate. And again, that's a steel metal plate. So it's very, very durable. It can take as much hammer as I can give it, and then some. Try as I may, I cannot bend this keyboard. And I'm pretty strong, so but anyway, I cannot bend it. So that is a great craftsmanship. So as you can see, the keyboard comes in at just about 43.5 centimeters. and the width of it is about 12 centimeters. And the depth of it is just under a centimeter. So that's very, very low profile. It retails for £90. Now I realize that most of you are saying, wow, that's not cheap. No, it's not. But then again, the product itself is not cheaply made. The keyboard and mouse are made of very good quality materials. I can see this lasting a very, very, very long time. Even if you had small children that came along, hello, I want to play on your keyboard. Yeah, it's going to take it, and it will last and last and last and last. As will the mouse if someone has little clicky fingers and likes to play with your mouse. Yeah, don't worry about it. It can take it. £90 well spent. Now let's measure the cable here. I'm measuring about 1 meter in length. And that's without this part here. That's more than adequate for most people. Your adapter, standard USB, the width of it 1 centimeter, and what sticks out will probably be about a half a centimeter, maybe fractionally over. And when you're done with it, it returns to the bottom of the mouse with a magnetic click. So in conclusion, if you're looking for a very well-made, well-constructed wireless keyboard and mouse set, the Cherry DW9000 Slim is the keyboard and mouse for you. Retailing at £90, I'd say it's value for money, and I highly recommend it. So the pros: it's attractive, well made. When you type, it's quiet. The mouse is not overly clicky. You can connect via Bluetooth or RF. The keys are easy to reach without your hands being cramped. And the cons, I don't have any. And with that being said, I'm giving this product the TFT Platinum Award. Well done, Cherry.
Here's a message from our sponsors. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. Don't forget to press the subscribe button over here. That way you'll get all the latest news and all the reviews we do on a weekly basis. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.